Are you serious? Are you serious? Good to see everybody here. I've got some breaking news that's happened. Of course, earthquake, a powerful earthquake in Nevada, 5.5, according to the U.S. Geological Survey this morning. It was felt, it rocked Nevada as well as California. And this was a very, very powerful quake. Let me tell you all about that and what does this mean on that fault line in just a second. But first, let me put a shout out right now, if you don't mind. Let's hear a word from our sponsor, and that's www.healthwithpaul.com. That's www.healthwithpaul.com. Here's the thing I've been learning about this, guys. People are experiencing younger skin, more vibrance, more energy, more youthful looking hair, all with one little secret. And that secret is this: multi-collagen, ageless multi-collagen by BioTrust. You can get it at www.healthwithpaul.com. That's www.healthwithpaul.com. You see, collagen is vital for your skin, your hair, joints, tendons, bone, and your gut health. Most people don't know that their natural collagen levels deplete about 10% every decade. So supplementing collagen has been the single biggest contributor to your physical and mental health. There's nothing better than that, than getting upgraded on your collagen. And no, not human collagen. I would never endorse that. But this is plant, egg, and fish collagen. One scoop in the soup or in the smoothie or coffee or cereal. It's tasteless, it's odorless, it's ageless, and they knocked the price down 51%. Plus, there's a 60-day money-back guarantee. Just go to www.healthwithpaul.com. That's www.healthwithpaul.com. Let's talk about this earthquake. Good to see all 400 of you. What a great program last night. What a great program. 80 salvations. It's already been seen. The broadcast last night with Mike Around the World, 36,000 times since last night. 80 salvations last night. That was during the live audience, but there was more coming in on the archives. We're just so thankful for the great time, the online church. Let the cyber revival continue. And let's talk about what Jesus said in the last days. He said that there would be false Christ and false prophets shall rise, and they shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. He said, see that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilences, or plagues, or diseases, earthquakes in diverse places. Well, that's what happened in Nevada. We've been talking about Nevada for some time now because there's been a lot of activity there in Mina, Nevada. It's a little bitty town of 155 people live there. Just this little dinky village. But it has been rocked over several months with earthquakes. And this morning, they really got a rude awakening. And the aftershocks continue. This earthquake, and give me just a second here. It was a 5.5 magnitude earthquake. It hit the remote corner of Nevada there in Mina, Nevada. It struck in Nevada early this morning, shaking and quaking the desert and a nearby town called Mina, Nevada, according to the U.S. Geological Survey. The quake struck at 1:13 a.m., and it was centered about 21 miles southeast of Mina, Nevada, a town of 155 people. The thing is, though, it was only 3.7 miles deep, very shallow. And so when you get a quake of 5.5 that shallow, it's going to roll, rock and roll. People reported feeling it across the desert communities in western Nevada and in California's Sierra Mountains. But there's been no reports of damage as of now. That's good. I'm sure there was some things falling off people's shelves and that kind of thing, but we don't have any information on that yet. But This is a wake-up call, folks. This is absolute wake-up. Now, if you look at the earthquake map, let me just tell you what's been going on. Today, it's been very active. I'll just give you the big ones. But we did have a 3.4 earthquake in White's City, New Mexico earlier today, 4.0 Afghanistan. There was a 2.9 in Yakult, Washington. That's right there in the Cascadia subduction zone. So that's important. A lot of activity on the west coast of the United States. There was also a 4.4 earthquake in Argentina, 4.8 earthquake in Peru, 4.3 in San Juan, Argentina. And then Alaska always has a lot of quakes anyway. But then we had a 2.7 and a 2.6 Stanley, Idaho. And that's been active as of recently. And of course, the super volcano of Yellowstone up there can contribute to that. A 5.0 earthquake in the Antarctic Ridge, a 4.4 earthquake in Russia, 4.3, again, Sandpoint, Alaska, which we know had that big quake about a month ago that was 7 point something. I can't remember. It was 7.0 maybe. We had a 2.7 earthquake in Calipatera, California. That's in the southern part of California. 4.3 Japan, followed by 4.9 and 4.9, both in Japan. Hawaii even had a 2.6. We had a 4.5 south of Panama. And then we had a 5.7 in the Marquis Island region. Then 5.5 Mena, Nevada, followed by an aftershock of 4.3 in Nevada, 4.5 China, and then 4.3, 3.4, 3.4, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, all in Mena, Nevada, and very, very shallow. So it's rocking and rolling over there, shaking and quaking. And then Indio, Texas had a 3.4, and then again 2.9, 2.7 Mena, Nevada, and then a 2.7 and a 4.3 in Stanley, Idaho. Also a 4.5 in Taiwan, and then 2.8 Mena, Nevada, 2.6 Stanley, Idaho, 3.1 Mena, Nevada, 2.5 Stanley, Idaho. It's as if they were rocking back and forth, okay? And then you had 3.0 Mena, Nevada, and 2.5, 3.3, both in Mena, Nevada, 2.8 in the geysers in California, and then 2.5 again in Mena, Nevada, a 4.5 and a 4.7 earthquakes in Papua New Guinea, followed by 2.5, 3.3 Mena, Nevada, 4.9 Indonesia, and just now, 5.4 just rocked Mexico. So just now that hit, just as I'm reading the chart. So the earth is shaking and quaking. The devil's back is breaking. Your mind might be aching as the 5 waves of energy and the charged particles and the atmospheric compression and the pressure that's building and the slipping and sliding of the tectonic plates, and the earth is reeling and rocking like a drunken man, and we're seeing the apocalyptic signs of the coming of Jesus Christ. And guys, don't forget the Grand Conjunction coming on December 21st, 2020. December 21st, 2020. Jupiter and Saturn will come within 0.1 degree of each other, creating a star brightest since the star Bethlehem. Something biblical is going on with the signs of the second coming of Christ. I'm going to do a Patreon right now. I'm going to go there and record it right now and then post it, of a sermon that was preached in the 1700s. And it's so prophetic and so powerful that I'm going to read the sermon. Check it out. It'll be at Patreon. Wow. We're living in the last days. Give your life to Jesus Christ, folks. Don't mess around. You don't want to be left behind, okay? Get saved. Be like the 80 people that made the commitment yesterday. live on the air last night, plus 9 earlier during the day. Are you serious? Are you saved?